So there's all kinds of timers up here reminding me that I only have 10 minutes, but just for effect, let me set up my own. And in the spirit of the after party here, we're going to do it with the PBR. This is an iPhone 5S. We'll just let that do its thing. That was my daughter, and she wasn't supposed to be a part of this presentation. Now, my name is Jared Matkin. I'm with HZO. We're excited to be back at Wearable Tech on the West Coast. The idea of wearable tech is to have an enabling technology that is with you at all times in any environment, for better or for worse. This concept means that the devices we rely on so heavily are potentially exposed to hazardous situations. In other words, the technology itself needs a protection solution. WaterBlock is a thin nano coating developed by HZO. It seals and protects the important components on the inside of a wearable or any other kind of electronic device from damage caused by water, other liquids, corrosives, debris. The truth is that most wearable technology will have some kind of exposure to a variety of conditions that put it at risk, including inclement weather, accidental spills, sweat, shower, a dip in the ocean. What this means is that these devices then require an advanced level of protection simply because of how and where they get used. In fact, we're learning that consumers are already looking for advanced protection on their devices. In a recent survey we commissioned, we found that 42% of all respondents had experienced some kind of electronic device failure due to some level of moisture. And of that 42%, 80% of those failures were submersion related. See the obvious ones: dropped in a toilet in a puddle, people in the house doing their thing, getting dirty with their device, or clean. During the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas earlier this year, Sprint ran a poll on its Facebook page wherein it asked its users what kind of innovative consumer products they saw at the show that their customers would like to see in the future. Of more than 14,000 respondents, over 8,000 said that they wanted a waterproof phone. That's about 55% of the total poll. The next day, CES posted a picture of HZO's booth from the show. Now, as you can see from some of these responses, consumers are looking for protection not only for their wearables, but for general electronics as well. And because of its properties, its minimalism, its robustness, we feel as though HZO is the best technology to protect wearables from water and corrosion. So some of you have seen the demos today, so let me tell you a little bit more about WaterBlock. Again, it's a thin film nano coating. It's applied at the manufacturing level to the inside of a device or an assembly. In other words, a device would be partially assembled during the manufacturing process, placed into one of our pieces of proprietary equipment, and coated there. And once within that machine, the hydrophobic coating is released as a gas, which then bonds on the molecular level to coat all those internal components. Again, the reason submersion protection is possible is because of HZO's WaterBlock, these angstrom particles that bond on the substrate, providing a 3D protective matrix on whatever is exposed within that chamber. This creates a physical barrier between the water and the device, allowing it to function even when fully submerged in any liquid. So our technology doesn't just protect against water, but also any kind of moisture, humidity, small particles, debris. You can see a list of other corrosives here, beer included. This goes beyond water protection. The advanced protection also means that HZO WaterBlocks passes and exceeds many IPC industry coding standards. We don't have to run through this list, but you can see it's relatively extensive, including chemical resistance, toxicity, et cetera. So how does HZO differ from other solutions on the market? The old classic mechanical seals. It's a practical application. However, when a seal is broken or shifts, it's as if that seal is not there at all. In fact, the mechanical seal companies come to HZO in the past inquiring about our technology as a redundant solution to what they do. So as devices get smaller and smaller, seals prove to be less effective. It makes it harder to protect more minimal devices without changing the size, the weight, the bulk of the aesthetic. And that's what WaterBlock tends to do, seeks to do rather. Another option is plasma coatings. To consumers and manufacturers, a plasma coating appears to be very similar in terms of application, but in fact, plasma is very different than WaterBlock down to the molecular level. So the most stark difference in performance is in extended liquid and submersion protection. And unfortunately for the recipients of some plasma technologies, it offers very little against substantial splashes or submersion in any kind of liquid at all. These images show some PCB boards. The one on the left was treated with the plasma coating. Within minutes of submersion, we could see dendrite growth occurring on the device. Within a few minutes more, catastrophic failure. The board on the right was treated with our technology. After hours of submersion, the device was still working great. Now, while previous technologies mentioned are viable in certain applications, years of R&D and validation testing at HZO has revealed our coating technology truly offers what manufacturers and OEMs are looking for, and that is minimal, unobtrusive protection with maximum protection results. This is the next generation of wearable and electronic protection. It's available today, and it's being aggressively adopted by manufacturers and OEMs in a wide range of markets. So here's just a sampling of some of the relevant products, smaller products that WaterBlock is currently featured on, with more to come in the coming months. As you can see, wearables in outdoor and medical space have been early adopters of our technology, but it's also spreading, our licensable technology is also spreading into a variety of different industrial applications as well, and obviously consumer electronics. Now, we believe we've been able to reach this high level of success within such a short amount of time, the product launch at CES in 2011, due to our ability to act as a technology partner with product designers, with manufacturers, in order to engineer tailored solutions and processes. This includes seamless equipment integrations that provide end-to-end solutions for our partners, and that helps ensure that WaterBlock provides unparalleled liquid protection for each unique device that it gets applied to. Because in the end, HZO is not just a coating company, we believe. We're a technology company, we're a licensing company, and we're a solutions company. Just a little perspective into who we are. The team at HZO has extensive experience and expertise in the scientific background that defines us as a company. We have 6 PhDs, most of which fall under one category there in thin film technology and materials and surface science. We have over 30 engineers on staff. We have people from all around the world. We are truly a multicultural and unique company. And it's with this world-class team we've been able to file over 60 patents around the world in terms of material, processes, equipment, ecosystem. This makes WaterBlock and HZO a truly unique and proprietary product and company, and a system that's available right now to manufacturers and OEMs again. As some of you have probably seen today, the technology really speaks for itself. All I have to do is drop a phone in beer and walk away. As a result, we've been featured in a lot of leading publications around the world. This in turn has led to many awards. I guess this is my bragging rights for a second here. Including a 2012 CES Innovations Design and Engineering Award and a Best Advanced Technology at Wearable Expo earlier this year. So I am about out of time. 9:15 according to my 5S here. So let me just summarize a few points. At HZO, I believe our coating technology is truly next-generation liquid protection for wearables and electronics in general. Just like so many of the creators and innovators in this room, we're looking to change where and how people interact with their devices. If you haven't seen a demo yet, please feel free to visit us. We're at the back of the hall, and I've got 10 seconds for a question, or we're happy to talk to you. Thanks much.